the train collided head-on with a cargo train that was on the same line. So they were traveling at great speed, of course, and one driver didn't know the other one was coming. And that was what the regional government of the region, the Thessaly region, said on TV. So what we know so far is that the train departed Athens and was traveling to Thessaloniki, in the northern part of Greece, at around 7:30 on Tuesday evening. According to the rail company, there were 350 people on board at the time of the collision, which was at 11:30, around 11:30 or before midnight, let's say 20 minutes before midnight, according to the reports. The train collided head-on with a cargo train that was on the same line. So they were traveling at great speed, of course, and one driver didn't know the other one was coming. And that was what the regional government of the region, the Thessaly region, said on TV. What we also find out now is that the first carriages of the passenger train were derailed, of course, and then they were completely destroyed. At least the first 3 of them were completely destroyed, and they burst into flames after the collision.
And tell us about some of the pictures you've seen. I mean, what does the wreckage look like? I mean, 2 trains going in opposite directions at full speed. It doesn't bear thinking about. It must be a horrendous scene as day dawns over it.
Exactly, because it was obviously in the middle of the night, and what we are seeing so far from images report, there's a local media that are on the site. First, I was seeing images of fire. There was a site of fire, and then the derailment of the carriages that had fell on the field on the side, because there's like a gorge in the area. So the trains had flipped to the side, had fallen off, like hanging sort of. From the railway, and now there's search and rescue efforts are still underway for any remaining survivors, because if there's like 85 people have been injured, as the Greek fire service said, at least 32 people confirmed dead. So they're still searching for any remaining people that might be trapped inside these 2 or 3 first carriages.
Yeah. And presumably at some point, and maybe even as early as this morning, Daphne, attention will immediately turn to how can you possibly have 2 full-speed trains on the same track going in opposite directions?
Exactly. This is something that is never supposed to happen when when there's a train, when you're traveling on a train. This is something that no one is expecting, that 2 trains can be on the same line, and a head-on collision between 2 trains is unimaginable.
We'll have to see what. Presumably, there's an investigation launched, and there'll be a clamour for that.
Exactly, yes. So we have to wait, because there's also, of course, it's an investigation ongoing, and we will know more later on. Some itineraries have been cancelled. The rail company said that they cancelled many itineraries in the area, but they were late to respond to this, even on releasing a statement that about 350 passengers were on the train. So we didn't even know the exact number. It was the statement said about 350 people.